Hello awesome viewers, welcome to AC Studio. I'm diving into something absolutely epic, a preview of the JoyToy Imperial Knight action figure. And my preview is based on the official photos released by JoyToy. This figure is already shaping up to be a big hit. Definitely one of the biggest and a major talking point among the action figure collectors, and I'm one of them. So in this video, we're going to take a closer look at the pictures, analysis the details, and discuss reason behind whether I would like to get this figure or not. It is definitely one of the most impressive releases in JoyToy Warhammer 40k lineup, and I'm quite sure it will attract a lot of attention from other action figure collectors that are not really interested at Warhammer figures, right? Or doesn't even know Warhammer at all. Let's jump into it and see what makes this figure so exciting. See the good and bad about this figure based on photos. Alright, let's have a quick overview of the figure itself. The figure stands at an impressive 54 centimeters tall, which is 21 inches tall. And just to give you an idea of the scale, take a look at this photo of the Paladin being held by an adult. My god, that looks bigger than what I thought. The attention to detail of this figure is absolutely stunning. As you know, JoyToy is probably one of the best when it comes to sculpting and detailing, and they has done a fantastic job capturing the essence of this Warhammer 40k universe, right? This knight figure features a stunning painted finish, and you got this really interesting signature iconography of the house terrain. And from the intricate armor plating to the menacing mechanical details, every inch of this figure, as you can see here, has really amazing high quality craftsmanship. That's just absolutely no doubts about this, right? The painting based on these photos looks really amazing. They got all the black shadowing on the white places, and it is especially impressive at the back of this figure. See the pipe details, you can see all these like mechanical details in the back. There's no place which is lacking of details, right? And let's talk about what this figure offers in terms of features and articulation. Look, I can only best judge by the photos, so some of these maybe guesstimate. But based on the information we know, the Knight has 48 points of articulation. It seems like the articulation on the arms looks like it is somewhat limited in terms of multi-directional movement. You can see all these joints are swing joints or swivel joints, right? And I don't see any ball joints on the figure itself. And none of this photo actually show the shoulder joint. You can see they got the shoulder pad, right? None of these photos show the shoulder pad actually rotate, so that it actually allows the arm to move up more, right? I don't see that in the pictures yet, but of course, I can only know if I got this figure. And also realize the photos, doesn't show that the knight being posed in a bold or extreme stances. That said, look, I do know that there are some talk on the JoyToy forum or some kind of Warhammer forum. They're saying that the JoyToy has enhanced this figure with metal joints on the legs, just to provide better stability, right? So given this massive size and weight of this figure, I assume JoyToy, definitely has shifted a significant portion of the weight to the legs. So, I think this structure choice could be essential to ensure the knight remains stable when displayed. And based on the specification, they're saying that one standout feature is an alloy skeleton design. So that means this whole body frame, right, is action metal. So I'm quite sure that should be okay. But no matter what, you try to pose the figure in an extreme manner, I do think this figure may have a risk of topping over, right? So just be aware of that. Since it has a metal skeleton, if it top over, I'm quite sure if the outside, the features are made of plastic, right? The plastic will break for sure, once it hit the ground. As you know, the JoyToy plastic aren't, top notch. And what makes this figure is really amazing is it actually comes with the pilot figure. The figure is similar size as the JoyToy Imperial Guard figures, I presume. Based on JoyToy's track record, I expect this detail on this figure to be amazing. Seems like it is a skinny figure, and definitely I can tell you that the articulation will be very, very good for sure, right? It also comes with an alternative head sculpt, one for helmets, one without helmet. It seems like the head sculpt looks really good. As you know, JoyToy are always very good, right? In this area, it comes with a luggage thingy, you know, and some pipes on the arms. To be honest, the figure looks really good. And because it comes with pilot, that means the knight actually have a pilot seat. So it has interior details on the control console, and it looks great. It got all the details inside. So you can actually place the pilot inside the cockpit, further enhancing the immersive experience. To be honest, this kind of attention to details makes the set feel complete and well thought out, really. So this is another plus to this figure, right? Some of the special features of this figure, of course, a big figure like this. We, as the action figure collectors, we definitely expect something, right? At least some lights or whatever. Apparently, the eyes can glow red when powered on, right? It comes with 2 LED behind the helmet lenses, so that is really good as well. So, it is small, but it is an impactful touch that brings the figure to life, really. And it does require 3V button batteries, so you do need button batteries in it. You know, some toys do not allow you to replace it, but this one can. Of course, it is a $700 figure, right? They have to allow you to replace it, right? And on the weapon side, the knight figure, the left arm, features a manually rotatable chainsaw blade. Wow! So the blade of the chainsaw can rotate. That's pretty amazing, right? And the right arm carries a rapid-fire battle cannon, and the cannon detail looks really good, as you can see. So this is a really interesting choice because it got a close combat weapon, the chainsaw blade, and also the ranged weaponry, the cannon, right? And they are iconic for the Knight Paladin. So, you know, because Paladin is famous for his technical feasibility on the battlefield. And in terms of price, look, there's no denying that this figure is expensive. To be honest, I am still debating whether I will get it myself. However, when compared to, you know, one of the biggest, you know, JoyToy 40k figures, right, recently released, the Great Knight's Nemesis Dread Knight is a good example. Honestly, that figure is about half the price of the Imperial Knight. Pretty close to half the price at least. And I think if that's the case, right, Imperial Knight, consider the size, it also comes with an extra figure. There were 2 options for you, one with the figure, one without the figure. Look, honestly, I think Imperial Knight actually feels like a good deal, really. I mean, in fact, if you're looking back onto the Nemesis, right, Dread Knight, it is actually quite expensive, right? If that's the case. So for double the price, you're getting significantly more, right? So not a bad deal. You know, the knight is much larger, more complex. It comes with a pilot figure, also comes with a pilot seat, have interior details. I really think it feels like a worthy investment if you're looking for a centerpiece for your collection. Of course, you know, $700. Look, you can get a lot of stuff over $700. And in terms of size, you know, I don't think I got any space for this figure. And I've got a feeling that after I get it, because of this size, right, I may, you know, have the excitement for 3 months, right? Yeah, probably put it in my little studio here. Sooner or later, I want of space, you know, just chuck it inside or put it in the storeroom. I don't think I'm going to take it out after that, right? And otherwise, if you put it on a shelf, it'll become a dust collector, and I think you need to, you know, clean it all the time because of the complicated, you know, shape. It will definitely, you know, catch a lot of dust. As you know, if you follow my channel closely, I already have a Land Raider, you know, 1/18 scale Land Raider. My Land Raider, in terms of surface area, will be as big as the Knight for sure, right? I already struggled to find a space to store my Land Raider. So I think that sums up my preview of the JoyToy Imperial Knight action figure, based on the photograph I see, right? But anyway, let's see what will happen, whether I'll get it. Otherwise, I'll watch other YouTubers' video anyway, to get some ideas first. This figure definitely has the potential to be the crown jewel of any Warhammer collection. I'm quite sure this figure will bring JoyToy a lot of fame. If there's a QC issue, they're gonna annoy a lot of new collectors. I hope QC issue won't be an issue in this figure. To be honest, as you know, JoyToy always have issue with complicated figures, right? I don't want to spend 700 or 1,000 Australian dollars and get a defective figure. So, will I get it? I am 50-50, but my mind is changing day by day. Tomorrow wake up, maybe 90-10, and then the other day, maybe forget it, I'm not gonna get it. I'll wait and see. I can see you can start pre-order in some of the online shops. No matter what, the price is very expensive. So what do you think of this figure? Is the price worth it? What do you think? Are you planning to add this to your collection? Well, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so if you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And I mentioned before, once the channel reach 5k, I will show you a full review of my 1:18 scale Land Raider Proteus. This is the biggest Land Raider Proteus on YouTube. Anyway, now comes to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.